to diffuse the whole thing of if you're a housewife, you're just a bimbo that sit at home. You drink tea the whole day, you do your nails, you've got nothing else to do with your life. For me, if you don't have an 8 to 5 and you're your own boss and you can decide to wake up at 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock, but you still have your own other things, it makes you a housewife, because at the end of the day, I don't know.
No, no.
No?
No.
What's it called?
A housewife stays at home, cleans the house, takes the kids around, cook for the husband, and then waits for him at the door. As he arrives, takes
wearing
his
her
hat.
lingerie.
Yeah, takes his hat, takes his briefcase, puts it down, and gives him a nice glass of whiskey. Says, honey, sit down.
And this would be which year?
53.
There we go. We are now in 2018. Thank you very much.
No, another person who's not quite a traditional housewife is Crystal. She's here as well.
Yes.
And where's the real jet?
Well, actually, it's with a friend of mine. Yeah.
I am taking my Lear jet to Botswana.
There's a backstory to that, by the way.
Now, what is the backstory?
Okay, so what happened is I have a friend who does hire out Lear jets.
Okay. Right.
And he hires out beautiful sports cars as well. And he knew that I was going to be in the show, right? And he said to me, oh, you know what? I think that the Real Housewives has approached us and they're going to be hiring a Lear jet from us. So when I heard we were going to go away, I just put 2 and 2 together and I thought, this is all just a big joke. We're not ever going to be going in a bus. They're going to end up supplying a Lear jet anyway, and I'm just going to look like the hero.
Oh, is that the thing? Yeah.
Well, it kind of backfired because I was very wrong.
Crystal, and what happened to the party bus?
Yeah. She said a party bus. She's going to organize a party bus to take them all to Botswana. And then she got a little Vivo or something.
No, I tried very hard with the party bus. I tried to call everybody as well and organize it, and I think it would have been a lot of fun.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, but some of the ladies were a bit, I'd say, boring, and they didn't want to go with that.
I wasn't part of it. I was not invited on a jet or on the party bus. So sorry, that's not me.
No, she had her own private transport. Don't worry.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you arrived first. Eh?
She's always the princess on the crowd. She gets her beautiful wedding. She gets to be Cinderella on the show 3 times over. Sorry, how many times?
Oh, wow,
at least twice.
There's a fight coming.
Whoa, very catchy.
Love it. Now, listen to this. Now, I was talking to. I have a few wealthy friends. Okay, only 2, and they're not really friends, but it's not the point. But when I heard about it, I spoke to a friend of mine, and I said to her, like, you're wealthy, you've got your own business, and you're doing well. And she said, guys come to my house quite often. They say, listen, we want to do the top billing thing, or we want to do a show, like a reality show about wealthy women. Why did you agree to do this? Because she said, there's just no way in hell that I would allow cameras into my house. Number 1, for tax reasons. And number 2, it's my private home. Brunette, why did you agree to do this? You don't need the money, obviously.
Whoa. Can you ever say no to money? Well, I can't personally. I don't know.
But was it an insult when they said to you, listen, this is what we're going to pay you? It was probably an insult to you.
Next question.
Good answer, darling.
So why did you decide to do this?
Look, production, I think they did a lot of work in convincing. Well, personally, I don't know about you, Crystal, but it was that thing of, let's try this. Let's see how it goes. It's might backfire, it's okay. It might work out, it's okay. And at the same time, not all of us are like super wealthy. But remember, if we're saying housewife, we're not really representing the wealthy, not all of us. I could be relatable to somebody who stays in Brakpan. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Not really, no.
Okay, in Soweto. So, And that's why we're trying to break the whole stereotype of saying a housewife is supposed to be at home, clean, blah, blah, blah. Darling, not with these nails. Ain't gonna happen.
Amen. There we go, sister.
Oh, well,
So who's got the most money? It's probably you then, Crystal.
Yep.
well,
With the, what is 19 million rand house? What is that? What is that place? Kinkailami?
yeah, no, I have a beautiful house.
19
I'm not
million
gonna lie
rand.
about that.
Goodness.
And you know,
How did you-
I think of everybody, I'm probably the most housewife-ish because I'm really married to my house. And
What about the toy boy?
And well, the toy boy is my husband.
No, I know, but you're married to the house first.
So I'm
and
married to the house and married to my toy boy.
then she cheats on the house with the toy boy.
No, well, I cheat on the toy boy with the house.
But now, what I don't understand, I keep on going back to your bio, and former lawyer turned businesswoman. I'm also a former lawyer. How did you've got a 19 million rand house. I live in a flat in Sunnyside.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I was a
Okay, I'm
lawyer
lying,
for 10 years. I qualified as an advocate and an attorney.
Yeah.
And then I always really want to pursue music and get into the arts and creativity
Okay,
in
two
terms of my
fields
interests.
where
there
you will not make money in those two
yeah,
fields. Okay.
I always
doesn't need
wanted
it.
to get into music and do my music, but I was never really able to because of the money thing, you know, growing up. So everybody was like, it's better to be a lawyer or a doctor or choose something decent, girl, you know?
Yeah.
Don't be silly and don't waste your intelligence on being an actor or a singer.
Now get to the money part now. How did you make
And,
the money?
You know, the money just came because I love lovely things and I enjoy that kind of life. And it wasn't because I ever aimed for the money. The money was a consequence of who I am. That's what I
Sure.
can say.
It's still not making sense to me. How did you
and-
make the money?
I didn't. I
No,
didn't.
This is from one lawyer to another. Ooh, I shall step.
Yeah, I can see I'm getting the cost examination here.
How did you make the money?
Well, you know, and did you watch the first episode? Clearly
Unfortunately,
not.
I missed the first
Yeah,
episode.
That was my wedding.
You must watch more so, and you'll find out all your questions, answers to your questions.
Brunette.
But I have to say that I was very lucky,
Yeah.
and
Was it inherited?
you could say that,
Ah, well, there we go.
but it wasn't quite an inheritance.
Oi.
Brunette, can you give me the short Reader's Digest version? How this
Just
woman made
about
her money?
ketchup.
Please, the
No,
Reader's
don't
Digest
give it over
version.
to you.
How did she make her money?
She doesn't even know.
Brunette, help us out here.
Crystal, how did you get your money?
She's going around in circles.
No, I put it very clearly on the show, and I said that I went out with a very wealthy man,
Ooh, there we go.
and he loved me very much. And before I had ended it with him, he was very, very generous with me, and he set me up for life. And he is one of the wealthiest men in this country.
Wow.
Come on with it.
Yeah, and he loved me very much, and I'm sure he still does. I don't see him anymore because he's married to someone else now.
Okay, now my mind is racing. Who's this guy now?
Oh, my mind went somewhere, though.
Is it a black guy or white guy?
It's a white guy.
White
All
guy.
right.
So let's just leave it
Steinhoff.
at that.
Is it a
And I'm not going
Steinhoff?
to say the name because I'm not allowed to. I've signed confidentiality agreements up to the roof.
Like, is he older
Yeah.
than you? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Like 60s?
Yeah.
Does he live in Gauteng or Joburg or Cape Town?
Stop answering.
Lawyerish you are. Shock.
How's this? Anyway,
Believe it.
Luister, lovely having you two guys on the show.
Thank you for having us.
And
Thank
Brunette,
you. Yes.
Yeah.
Lot of fun.
you did it the old school way. You started a business.
I'm doing it the old school way.
Hey.
I work very hard. I wake
We
up
all
in-
married to the money.
I still wake up in the morning and go to work.
No, you see,
So do I. I've got 4 businesses, by the way,
which you bought with your money that you got from your
which I
lover.
also started as well with my money.
Well,
Way.
well,
Okay. Well, with me, it's work then school. So yeah.
You see, this is a fight for the next episode. You see what I mean? You see, what a story. Lovely having you guys here. This is like solid gold. Hi, Lally.
Die een syte ongeluk daar is net nou William Nickel aan afrit op die R21 syte stilstaande voertuig, stilstaande vragmotor is gestop. Dit is net na die oorgang van Pampag afrit. Die syte vragmotor wat in brand geslaan het, dis net na die Greenies beslaag. Wat veel sal vertraag.
since we have these two lovely ladies here, I don't know, for some reason, Renette, when I heard your name for the first time, like something popped up in my mind, like Chiefs.
Is it
Chiefs.
now it's my turn.
Like Chiefs popped up in my mind. For some reason, I was making a connection somewhere. Why was I making that connection again?
The connection you made was the fact that I'm a big Chiefs supporter. That's
No,
why.
that was not.
Oh, you were
No.
the Kaiser way.
No.
I support the team. I love my black and gold team. Thank you very much. I don't know Mr. Kaiser personally. I just support his team.
I don't know.
Are we talking sports
I'm
now?
a pain.
This term midfielder is popping up again. I don't know why.
All right.
It's popping up. I don't know why.
I don't know Obona in because there's nothing to Bona here.
Bona.
Okay.
Bona. Listen,
The Festival of Motoring is back. With double the pits and over 200 active cars on the track, this one will be bigger than ever. A technology zone, the all-new South